Okay, everybody, grab your box because this is going to be so exciting. This is the Friends Heartlake City Apartment and Stores. I always get so excited when I get a paper bag because we don't get them that often in the US, so this is one of my first ones. Okay, we needed this large green base plate with this one, and we're going to start building Ella. Figure out which one's Ella's face here because they look almost identical, but I think she has the lighter eyebrows. Okay, so she's the little girl. Oh, she's got like a horse or a unicorn on her little dress. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. I actually have two redheads, so I love it when you get a little redheaded girl or boy. Okay, so she's ready. That's Ella. And then Paisley is the next one. Set them over here. Oh my. This book is kind of big. All right, it's kind of fun to see the characters that you get through each set, and you kind of get different outfits for them and stuff, because it's the same characters in the Friends world. So there's a couple in this one that I don't think I have yet. So there's Paisley. I like her shirt too. I love their clothes. All right, so let's start here with a bicycle. I love the colors that you get to use in the Friends set. I was really excited when this one came out recently, because I'm a little behind because it came out earlier in the year, but I'm trying to catch up. It's a fun bike, a little light on the front. I just love all the accessories that these sets come with. I think I have the most fun building these sets. There's just something exciting about every Friends set that I've built. You know, when they first came out, they went from they were simple, and I think for a younger kind of age group, and then they have developed into quite the collector's item, I think. So I have a whole list of them I haven't been able to get yet, and I'm hoping to get them before they retire, but definitely is kind of a new world that I'm still entering into. It's kind of difficult when you get into a new Lego line because it just kind of opens up more ways to spend your money. Let's just put it that way. Okay, now we're going to turn it and then turn it this way. It's a little cart of some sort, but I'm not quite sure what they're selling yet. Okay, now our stickers are going to start, and they'll probably be quite fast and furious. Let's see, I need number 1. Oh, I'm guessing it's a lemonade stand. Oh, didn't transfer my sticker there. Okay. Put that on there. Got that a little crooked, but it'll be okay, I think. Now, why aren't you going on there? There we go. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. Let's see. $5. Maybe it's 5 cents. It's either cheap or very expensive for lemonade. All right, let's see here. We're going to make some. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's like a straw. See, this is what I love so much about building the Friends sets. They are just so creative with what they can make. It's like every little girl's dream and every big girl's dream. Look at that. That is like the perfect dollhouse feature, right? That is so awesome. Let's see, we need a little bit more before we can call it good. Oh, I'm like, what in the world is this? Okay. Now we'll grab the bike, the little towing feature, and safety first. Always safety first. I'm actually big into this because I know what it's like to have a brain injury. So put your helmets on, guys. Now, her legs are supposed to go in here. Here we go. Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness, how cute is that? I got the handlebars right, but okay. Lemonade to go. All right, and we're going to start on our first part of our buildings here. Let's see. I have been living through an absolute poison ivy nightmare. If any of you guys out there have experienced this nightmare, I'm sure you will join along with me in saying that it is the worst experience possible. Of course, I've had a much more severe reaction than I know some people can have, but it is never ending. It's been 3 weeks and I'm still dealing with it. So I am really glad to kind of escape into this little world here and have a little bit of fun, because my real world is not as much fun. All right, there we go. I think we just made some steps. All right, let's see. So this is going to feel a lot like the modular building, I think, style, which is cool. But I found that doing it with the Friends line, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Let me see if I can set this down. It's getting big. Goodness, had to readjust everything. Okay, let's see here. Do some tiling. I love it when they make the sidewalks and they do that kind of tiling like that. Oops, we need a sticker. Number 2. Oh, I think a cat might have gotten into the sweat cement. How cute is that? Oh, that's fun. Okay. Yep. That kitty just kind of walked right over there, didn't it? Okay. For a second, I thought I did that wrong, but I didn't. All right. Now, I was thinking that this set was a little bit smaller than it was for some reason, and I grabbed the box today, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is over 2,000 pieces, I believe. And I was, okay, this might take me a little longer than I had anticipated that it will, but going to be fun, I think. Let's see here. One thing I have noticed with the most of the Friends sets is they don't put a huge number of pieces in per page, so you're flipping the page a lot. But it's kind of nice because you don't have to overly think, you can kind of spot, whereas some of the harder things I have to sit there and be like, okay, did I get everything? Proud to say I just finished the large Hogwarts castle. I was kind of doing that as I've been recovering, or trying to recover from this event of poison ivy. And that was a little bit, I mean, you did have to pay attention to that. Those instructions quite a bit more. That's cool. I like that a lot. Now this one, I feel like I'm just going to be able to cruise through here. Nice, easy instructions. All right, let me see. Uh-oh. Now we have some artwork. Looks like somebody's been having fun with some sidewalk chalk. Oh. All right. Now, what did they want here? Okay. Look on our stairs. I can't wait to see the inside of the buildings. I love to see all the little details that they put in. All right. I'm going to set this back here for a second because I'm wondering if this is like the flooring for the first story here. They have so many little stores out now. You could make the coolest town. I'm just trying to collect slowly, but I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on so many. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. That one doesn't go there. It comes over one. I think I'm hesitant to really beef up the collection because I don't know where to put it big. I would like to like actually display a whole town. I don't know where to put it. There is not enough room in the house for all the different displays I'd like to have. So that becomes a problem. But I need to collect the ones I really love though, so that if I do ever find a spot to open up, well, I'll have some room when all the kids leave home, but I've got to get them through college first before they'll probably make their exit. Okay, so it looks like it's going to go here because this tan color is still showing. Okay. Push it down real good. It went on really nicely. It kind of looks like in the instructions that this overlaps one, but it doesn't because it shows it going all the way here, so there's no way it does. All right, there we go. Bag 2. Okay, bag 2 has a lot of white pieces. Let's see, this goes back here. It'd be interesting to see, I guess, kind of what we build up first here, because I've actually forgotten the different, I guess, rooms in this. Oh, I'm going to push these out of the way over here. Is that enough room for pieces and the building? Let's see. It's funny, I know that I really inspected the box when I first picked it up. I was so excited about everything, and then here we are, and I have no clue what the inside of these buildings are going to look like. That's a really cool piece because it's really very large sized. Because normally the doors with the panels, the clear panels, are about this size, but that's bigger, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we need a piece that has, looks like writing on it with some little leaves on it. So that's a printed piece, and that's going to go down here. There's something so calming about building up buildings. Look at this. Okay, so this piece with these angles I see all the time, but they're in the this piece right here where it's got the varying levels to it, and this is completely flat on the bottom, and I don't see these tiles often at all. But I have the wrong one. There are two different. We've got both sides of them here, so I got to get the right one going in there. That is a really cool piece. Oh, the other one goes over here. Okay. Tell that it goes, fits into that hole. Oh, that's lovely. That is definitely new. At least with my building experience. This goes over here. A couple of these. Oops. Hands are a jittery mess today. Okay. Needs 2 of these. The medicine they put me on for the bad reaction to the poison ivy, I'm having to taper off of it, and just makes me so jittery and nervous, and so I'm trying to work with the pieces. I'm like I'm gonna send something flying. We're gonna stack 5 of these, but I'm pretty disappointed because I think the reaction is trying to come back, and I am just really hoping that it's not gonna kind of rebound here, because that would just be the worst event to an already awful event. So we will see what happens when the medicine is all gone, but definitely don't want to go back on the medicine, but I definitely don't want it to come back. So some days just feel like you just can't win. Now it looks like we're going to stack those up again, but this time we're going to put a cheese slope in instead of a flat tile on the front. Here we go, 5. I was so proud of myself last night. I was able to actually feel good enough to go out and finish pruning the rest of my rose bushes. I'm behind. It should have been done a while ago. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it anyways, even though they're leafing out. And this goes in here like that. That's pretty cool. It's hard to see, but this is that really light aqua blue. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up perfectly or not. Okay, let's see here. We're going to put a door in. And it looks like it has a little blue flower for the doorknob. Sticker number 4. I'm going to open this door right up. But I was able to get out there and finish the backyard roses. And it's so amazing how much better they look when you've kind of cleaned them up a bit. And they're going to be producing roses before I know it. I thought it would take, I don't know, I thought it would take like until June last year or something, but they'll probably be blooming in April. Okay, let's see, that's 5, and we're going to do the cheese slopes on this one too. I was making sure of which way I was supposed to angle those slopes, but it looks like it goes this way. Oops. Okay. Well, are we making a cupcake or are we making a flower arrangement? Now, why do I feel like something has been forgotten? It has been. I am not sure what step I forgot this, but this corner piece goes in there. We'll put our little cupcake flower there. Let's see here. We need some window panes, but where are they hiding? Here, one's hiding inside of there. And then where's the other little one? Oh, it's over here in the little pile, of course. Oops. There we go. The colors they're putting together are really pretty. All right, let's see here. Turn it this way. And another stack of 5. I hate stacking. 1 by 1 bricks. 1 by 1 anything. All right. Now these are the flat tiles that are going in here. Okay. Now, seal up this top here. And same thing on this side. Okay. It looks like we're going to do some sort of awning or something over it. The colors are the favorite part of any friend set for me. I just love what they do with them, and this is no exception. It's fabulous. Oops, popped that off there. Okay. Put some yellow back here. go. It's a nice little awning, and it's going to go right up here on top. And then I think we're going to work on the inside a bit. Okay, let's see here. My pieces spread out all over this table. I'm getting impatient. I want to stop real quick and look at the box and what store am I building? But it's kind of more exciting to sit here. I just must have a horrible memory. Although I'm kind of kicking myself because I picked this one up. I was trying to decide between this, okay, this is going to go in here, and the beekeeper house that they released. This must be some sort of bakery because this looks like a cake. And I picked this one. I'm not sure what I was thinking at the moment, but then I went into the Lego store just a couple weeks ago, and I was looking at the box for the beekeeper one, and I actually teared up in the store. I know this is so silly, but I did because it reminded me of this place in Durango, Colorado that we used to go to when I was a kid, and it's this bee store, this honey store. They make have their own honey, and it just brought back this unbelievable wave of emotions, of wonderful memories of my family and of home, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So I'm going to have to, didn't pick it up that day. I'm sticking to my budget, but I'm most definitely going to have to pick up the beekeeper set because that just, I don't know, it was special. And it's a really amazing set. Okay. Looks like this is probably the cash register. Kind of got it going in on a little bit of an angle here. There. Get your cupcakes. Kind of a cute little store, isn't it? Okay, let's see here. This goes here. These go here. I just can't imagine that all of these parts are leftover pieces, but I guess maybe they are. Okay. Well, that bag went very quickly. Okay, bag 3. So it looks like we're working on the same color scheme with this bag. No, this way, I guess. It is so funny. I can't figure out exactly how to fix it because the camera is completely straight on, but when I put this looks so crooked. It's like I can't figure out why the camera is kind of distorting the building itself. It kind of looks like it's going down some sort of slant or something. I don't know. Oh, I have so much to learn. So I peeked at the box. Yes, I did. So it looks like we're going to have some stores on the bottom level and then apartments. I'm like, I remember now. I remember. Let's see here. It just, I know it's not doing justice to the color here on the camera, but I just love this light green color. I don't know, is it a light blue? Is it a green? Is it both? And then this absolute gorgeous blue. It's like almost periwinkle. Not quite. Love this building. All right. You know, it's so funny because when I planned my wedding ages ago, you know, you had to pick a color scheme. And all of a sudden the pressure's on, right? And I picked peach and green. Interesting. I mean, it worked and it was pretty, but really kind of an interesting color combination that I would pick. I don't know. I don't know where I saw it. But it's like, I think about things like that now, you know. It's like, Why would I ever have picked that? Why would you not have picked a periwinkle? Or, you know, the colors that you see now and you're just like, oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. And you look back at your wedding photos and you're like, why? Oh, I guess you probably always would feel that way. My best friend did purple and yellow, like a butter yellow. Oh, so beautiful. I just love seeing really gorgeous color combinations, but unfortunately I stink at picking them out myself. I just let my daughter do that for me now because she is so good at it. And I am not good at it. See, there's some piece of dirt there. Definitely making a bakery sign. Oh, that was slipping and sliding everywhere. All right, here we go. So that's definitely a bakery, I think. All right, let me see here. Gonna put some tiling up here probably to attach the next level, I'm going to guess. Okay. Some sort of little, it's funny, there's like little pieces of something in here. Can't figure out where they're coming from. It has this little arch piece right here, and then it goes kind of up and over this, the cupcake sign. And then this actually overhang, oops. The little part where they broke it off the mold is showing there. Try to hide those if I can. I'm not, there it is again. I'm not like obsessive about it. It's just, if I can, then I will definitely try to kind of put it on the back side of something really obvious. Turn it around, we're going to work on the inside. Oh, wait. What are we doing here? I think we're growing a plant indoors. Can't figure out if it's a lemon or a peach. Okay. So it looks like it goes to the back. I'm guessing we're just not going to have a second story there. Kind of prevent it from, I love these little, oh, told you I'm jittery. That's really cool. That is super cool. Okay. Now we need to do one more for our tree topper. I think I put too bright of a green on. I think it's this darker green. That looks better. All right. Got some little, I like to call them grill plates. I'm not sure exactly if that's their official name, but kind of a name that always sticks for me. So it's just interesting. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be like a little outside area or what it's going to be. I mean, I didn't pay that close of attention to the box. Gotta keep it exciting, gotta keep you guessing. That's how I get through life. So, kind of feel like it might be a juice area. Can make some, smack off a lemon and make a pot of juice. Let's see, this goes, oh, it goes up here. That's, I feel like that's kind of tall, but maybe not. Okay, so that'll go there. Maybe the tree's on the outside there. They are confusing me with this one. Okay. Not sure what they're doing. Okay, we need the little green one. And then they have, one of those pieces. And it's gonna go, okay, I think it just sits right up on top of there. I cannot visualize what they are doing here at all, so this is gonna be exciting when it all comes together. Oh, I think we're gonna make another one of those little, oh, it's like a lattice. It's like, what's it called? A pergola? Pergola? Something. Okay. And I bet you we're gonna do, yep. And probably one more. I think there might be a little garden down here. And that goes there. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Yep, we're gonna make, oh, it looks like a little vine or something coming down the front. Now, oh, bees. I love bees. Okay, wait a minute. That's a new bee print. That is so cool. I absolutely adore my bees in the summer. I saw a bumblebee yesterday because it's been cold, so they haven't quite woken up yet, and I saw a bumblebee, and I was like, oh my goodness. I got so excited about that bee. Hold up, I forgot to put a leaf on the end. I'm gonna take that bee off for a second. I love those bees. Okay, so one's gonna go up here, and then one's gonna go down the front here. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, on to bag 4. I'm so excited about this bag. First of all, look at this adorable little owl. I think it's supposed to be a statue, but it's awesome. And then look at the little black kitty with the yellow eyes. We have 2 tuxedo cats with yellow eyes. So why aren't ours too? But oh my goodness, how much fun. And first we are going to build, now I hope I am able to pronounce this correctly, but I believe it is Fatima. I'm not sure if I said that correct. I'm not sure if they're like, it's a fireman or a firewoman. Okay, put her over here. Kind of guessing there because I'm not sure. Oops, wait, I had something to do on this page. Okay, there's a lot of pieces here. It has been a really beautiful day here. I took a break from the last bag. I'm loving the spring weather that we're having. Okay, look, we get to put a sticker on it. Looks like a wishing pond or something. It's got some coins down there with the fish. But this bag right here is making me think of how beautiful it is outdoors, because I think we're going to be building kind of like an outside little area. Maybe it's like a little garden or something that the people can enjoy. I love these pieces. Okay, here we go. Like a red maple or something. Now, I don't want to forget this piece. But along with the beautiful weather comes the pollen, which is not my favorite. It's literally starting to cover things with like a yellow dust here. It's just awful. All right, let me see. Maybe we're building the top to the little pond or something. This bag has so many fun pieces to it. Oops. All right, let's see here. Yep, it's gonna go right in here and kind of be the top to the little pond. Isn't that cool? And then we're gonna put in 6 of these across here. Oh my goodness. But if we can line them up here, push against each other, they'll stay straight though. Because that's always so frustrating for me when they start getting crooked. So it's March Madness here. Got the bulk of the big games coming on tonight. Or today, they're already on. I've been already watching some. I'm not sure if any of you out there watch the college basketball games, but we have a tendency to turn them on around here. Just for the fun of it this year, I decided to kind of make my own bracket. And not that I know well enough of any teams to actually do a good job with that, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to see what would happen. And so far, I'm not doing so well. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a clover, a 4-leaf clover before. Look at this tile. That is so cute. That's a new piece for me. All right, let's see here. Those two go together and go in there, and then, oh, it's like we're making a little decorative wall around the little pond here. I have a feeling we're going to put in a tree just because we had all those leaves. Need that piece there. Okay. I still love that lemon tree we made, whatever it is. It looks like a lemon tree. Okay, now we'll do some curved. Oh my. This bag is so exciting. Look at this piece I just found. There's so many pieces that I'm not quite familiar with. I'm not going to say that they're new pieces because they could have very well already been in a set that I just haven't picked up yet, but some really gorgeous pieces in here. I'm just loving them. Okay, we're going to make a little rose. Kind of looks like a rose. Actually, it's in the water. It might be a lily. A water lily. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the little, okay. I think this is like a little fountain, like a little water fountain. Oh my goodness, it is. Oh, how cute is this going to be? Okay. I'm not sure exactly how far apart those are supposed to be. Where's our little owl statue? I love that little owl statue. And we're going to put some water in. What a cool way to build a water feature. I love it. Okay. And it's going to sit right up on top of here. Oh my goodness. So they're using they're like an actual flame, but they've got them in that blue, that clearish blue. Oh, that is so beautiful. It's like a little park. Right, we need 2 of these. Let's says to build up 2 of them. So let's see if we can manage that. Oh, wait. Another brown piece in there. Oh, turn that around. Oh, okay, so it basically, so we've created a kind of a block that's the same on these 2 sides and then the other. So that's actually really cool how that went together. Wow. And then it's got the where you can place it in the, you know, the studs that way. Wondering if this is going to be some sort of tree or something. So the stripe, so to speak, side goes out that way. Let's see what we're going to put in here. Well, wait, first we're going to leave that and we're going to build up, oh, a sunflower. I actually thought about putting sunflowers in, but for some reason it's always stopped me. I think it's because, and this is going to sound really horrible, but the flowers themselves are gorgeous, but the rest of the plant, it's just kind of, you know, a true sunflower is just kind of huge and not that pretty. And so I haven't ever put them in. Gosh, that's horrible of me. Me judging a poor sunflower. They just kind of get to looking gangly or something. I don't know. I know there's smaller sunflowers. Nope, that's the wrong piece. It's this piece. But I've tried them and they don't. I kill them every time. They probably don't like me because I said horrible things about them. Wait, goes over one. But I've never been able to make them work. All right, let me see. Did I do that right? I think so. I think I just flung one of my extra pieces on the ground. Okay. I never know what to do with all those other pieces, you know? I kind of push them to the side, but then if I'm not careful, I'm going to lose them. Let me see here. Another one of those. And that. Building up a little wall around our garden. I just can't seem to manage to build any of these new friend sets without being impressed. All right, number 7. You know, this was established not that long ago. 2023. That's awesome. It's a new building, new park. All right. This little sign right there. Isn't that cute? Okay. Let's see, what do they want us to do now? Beginning to think I'm going to have to start getting much more serious about making sure I'm picking up all these new sets that they're releasing now, because I have this horrible tendency to not go for them right away and think, oh, I'll pick them up, you know, later. But then when I do pick one up, that little hedgehog down there, oh, I'm always so impressed with them, and then I'm kicking myself for not having picked it up sooner. Need a ladybug here. So I'm going to have to start putting these higher up on the priority list of sets to get, which probably means that I'm going to have to bring down another type of set as being a high priority. Let's see. It's having it go. I'm really confused on where these are going. So there's just 2 of them. I think it just goes like that, so that those sides are open. And there's, yeah, we make 2, okay. And it looks like this one, they've got the leaves kind of facing this way. I'm not sure it 100% matters, but I tried to kind of copy what they did. I suppose my plant could grow a little different than theirs. Now I think we're going to make a tree trunk. Okay. I think the cone goes first. Oh, this little bar looking piece. This has got a very pretty color to its bark. Okay. Like a birch almost or something. Now this one, he's shorter. Little shorter. Goes like that. Okay. I pulled them over here. So we've got our kind of our burgundy leaves, and he's got a butterfly on him, and he's gonna go up on this horn branch. And then they've got them crossing like this with a pink leaf. All right, and that's gonna go. They don't have very full canopies. That's okay. They work. Now, how in the world did... This is Pluto. He just climbed right up on top of that tree. That's awesome. All right. Now, if you're going to go to the park, I guess you're going to play some checkers. We're making a table. I think so. This is really cool. Wait, one of these first. And then the big round thing. Okay. It's tricky because it's wanting to push out this rod, but I know if it does that, then we won't be able to actually hook it into the piece it's supposed to. So I'm going to see if I can like kind of push it up there. There we go. So it has its proper hole in there. And then this is going to go up here. And we need number 8. Yep. Well, it's hard to say whether it's chess or checkers. I think it's chess, but I can't say I'm very good at either of those. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, so the chairs for it, but for some reason, it kind of looks like they were, what is this one? Waffle makers. Okay. So it goes like this. Make 2 of these. I'm going to make one fully first. Oh, of course they're going to have us put a ton of stickers on. Of course they are. Okay, I'm going to make the other one. And then I'll put all the stickers on at the same time because it might be easier that way. Okay. I have a bunch of 9s to finish this page out. Let's see if we can get them all on here. 4 stickers at once is too much. There's 2 of them. And last one. Okay, and then we're gonna fold our chairs up. Oh, how cute is that? Put them there. Now we can have a nice little game. It's like either they lean back a little too much or they feel like they lean forward a little too much. I guess forward is better. Okay. Now, this is interesting. They want us to make some sort of, I don't know, ladder? Kind of looks like a ladder. Okay, now this is going to fit into here, and I'm going to top it off with this. And I'm not sure why, but they've got this little skeleton arm here. Oh, it's because the skeleton arm holds it together in its position. Oh, how smart is that? Oh! Okay, where does he go? Oh, so he's, oh, here we go. If I'd used my brain any at all, the ladder is for the firemen to help get the cat in the tree. Now we know. Okay, so book number 1 is done. We're going to move on to bag 5 and book 2. Okay, it says we're going to need both of these base plates in addition. But first, we are going to make, I think, the coolest dad on the block, and we're going to make Anthony. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. He is a very green mohawk. He's sporting his baby bottle, but this is, the best is yet to come here. Because he's got his baby. And the baby's name is Roy. I mean, tiny little baby head. Green little hat, tiny baby body. Roy. There's something about this little bitty baby being named Roy. This little green hat goes with his daddy's mohawk. That well, the whole set was worth buying for this right here, guys. That is so awesome. Okay, Anthony and Roy, you go right there. My son has red hair. Bright red hair. And when he was in high school, he was a gymnast. He cut his hair into a mohawk. It wasn't shaved completely on the sides, very short, but not shaved like Anthony's hair. But he had a very red, distinct mohawk. It was awesome. And he's an extremely, let's just say he's a very serious character. Like, he would be the kind of person that you would think you would want to mess with, type of person. He's absolutely awesome, the best friend you could ever have. But he definitely made a statement when he was in crowds, and it was awesome. And Anthony's just reminding me of that. Okay, we're gonna get really large sized here really quickly. So I'm gonna have to make some room because this part is going to attach, I think, to the part we just finished. And I think this will be where the rest of the shops and the apartments are. But let me make some room here. My book is what is giving me grief. It's kind of in the way. Let me see. Wait, I'm doing something wrong. First, we need some white tiling. Down here. And then, yeah, okay, that looks, oh, gotta go in right there. That looks correct. And we have some blue there. So I think we've made probably like the flooring to a room, which I have a feeling. Now, where are you? So white square tile, and there it is. I just lost it. Okay. I think there's a laundromat is what I was trying to say. Goodness. Seem to have lost my brain. Oh my goodness, look at what I did. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull these guys up. This white one, come on. I put in too hastily. It was supposed to have the blue, and then the white, and then 2 more blue. And then when I put this little guy in, everything will line up. Goodness. What a mess I made of that. I got so excited about Anthony and Roy, I wasn't paying attention. Now it looks like they're putting both of these going the same way. And then, let me see here. I'm looking for a gray. Great. There we go. Did I get everything? And I think so. Trying not to mess up again. Okay, there is a long gray one there, and then we need a couple. Here we go. Another long tile. What a purple surfboard hanging out in here. So 2 of these, and they have these little pieces on it. My guess is the laundromat is coming in back here. Yep. Okay, start on the big sticker sheet, number 10. And I absolutely hate putting them inside of these, like, I don't know, window divot things. It's like, I never feel like I'm going to get it right. Partially, see? Starts sticking. It's really sticky stickers, which is good because they really do hold up and they last. And when I buy used bricks, I can even actually wash them. And if they've been put on there and they don't have any, like, a little rip or anything, they don't come off. They even hold up to a pretty significant washing. But it makes it a little tricky when you're putting it together. Okay, I think this is a clear window we're putting in here. Oh, wait. We need 2 more of these on here. Bring that up to the same level, and then this goes there. Okay. Now, and they want us to put number 1 of the number 11s. There's 2 here. Oh boy. So I want to try to get this just right here on the bottom. Oh my. There you go. Not perfect, but close enough. No, wait a minute. Oh, no, here it goes. Okay. But I did forget to put this up here on top. Yellow door goes there. Okay. Now it kind of looks like they've done kind of gridding out some walls, it looks like. One of the things I absolutely loved to do the most when I was a kid, when it was the fall, is we would go rake up all the leaves in our backyard, and then we would kind of do this idea where we would make little rows, I guess, of the leaves, and we would basically grid out our house. So it was just kind of lines on the ground versus full-fledged walls. But we'd make doorways and everything, and you could not step on a wall or over a wall. You had to go through the doorways. And I just it was so much fun. We had a decent sized yard, and so we would make just these huge houses with all of this grid work, and we'd play in those houses for hours. So I think about that whenever I'm kind of laying down. You can tell that they're kind of mapping out the floor and where the walls are going to go and stuff. Now, what have I missed? Something. This. And I need another 1x1 brick. Okay. That's going to go there. And then I go straight in the middle, and it leaves 2 studs on the side. Okay. They say, okay, so there's going to be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stack up 5 and do that 2 times. It'd be the kind of the walls, I guess. Got them spread on both sides here. There we go, and like that. Number 13. We skipped number 12. Or I majorly forgot it. So this is definitely the laundromat. Matt and I first got married, we didn't have a washer and a dryer, and used the laundromat for a bit. But then we were going to have our firstborn. We decided there was probably going to be a lot more laundry. That is an awesome fire hydrant. That's so cool. And so we went and shopped for a washer and a dryer, and he dragged me all over the stores looking for the right one. And I kept having to stop, and I was just like, oh my goodness, you know. And, well, that's because I was going into labor while we were shopping for the washer and dryer for the baby. I don't quite think I was catching on completely what was going on, and Matt was definitely not catching on. I kept thinking, wow. I'm kind of feeling, you know, something here. And wife to know. My goodness, yep. Wasn't that much longer we had our baby, and then about a week later, they came and Matt and my dad installed the washer and dryer, and we were grateful because babies take a lot of washing. Okay, we're going to go back to number 12 here on our sticker. Glad I didn't miss it. That slipped. Oh, I'm wondering if I can get it off. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now we're going to turn this around as we're going to work inside. I'm wondering if that's like, I'll bet you it's soap of some sort. Maybe our Tide and Snuggle. That's what we use around here. Okay. Oh, it's not a surfboard. It's the ironing board. Oh, that is so awesome. Look at our little iron. Oh, that is so much fun. Look at that. It's like perfect. All right. Okay, we have a basket and a big old water splotch. Oh, that is so much fun. I'll bet you our machines might go in there. Okay, on to bag 6. So bag 6 contains Zach. So let's build him. He's got a cute little puffer vest on. Ooh, it says POW on the back. Okay. A nice hairpiece. Oh, I like that hairpiece. That's pretty good. All right, we'll put him back here with everybody else, all his friends. Uh-oh. I forgot something. Okay, so he has a helmet that he can put on, but the cool part is... Oh my goodness. Okay, never seen this piece before. These are like inline skates, right? Oh, that is so awesome. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to find out if that's a new piece. Okay. I was too scared to ever try these as a kid. Oh, that is so awesome. Okay, he probably should have his helmet on because he's got his skates on, but we'll just pretend that he doesn't go anywhere. Okay, let's see here. Working a little bit more. I think it goes to like one side because then it like goes in like that. Okay. My guess is we are actually going to be building the washer and dryer. I was like, they couldn't make a laundromat and not have a washer and dryer. That just wouldn't make any sense at all. All right, they're going to put some gears in here. I love how these gears just kind of fit right down in these pieces. They're really cool. Okay, wait, let me see here. Red rod, little end piece. I never know what those little yellow things are called, but we're going to push it through the gears. So it's going to go all the way through. Sometimes you have to spin the gear a little bit to make it work. Okay. And then one more gear piece over here. Oh, I almost wonder if it's like a handle. Okay. Yellow little round piece, and then that. It sure does look like a handle, doesn't it? That goes into that one. Should spin. This is going to be fun because look at these disc pieces. So you've got the, they kind of look like both washing machines, to be honest with you, because they've got suds on both of those. Let's see here. What? Oh, okay. I was like, what am I forgetting? These little pieces that are round on the back and flat in the front with a stud on them. Let's see here. Okay. That just gets pushed up right in there, I think. Interesting little contraption that we're building, isn't it? And it's kind of, oops, that did not go down. It's kind of large. Okay, now we're gonna flip it over and tile the bottom here for some reason. I can't say I'm following what they're doing yet, so it's gonna be exciting when we actually kind of figure it out. Okay, no, wait a minute. This is interesting. We're gonna put it through, and it looks like the bumpy side of the gear is facing towards the end that's flat here. That didn't make any sense, did it? I think that it goes like that. Why does that look really weird to me? Probably because it's supposed to be like flat along it instead of sticking up, but then we're going to flip it over and put another gear, but this time the bumpy side down, and it's going to fit into those gears. Oh! We just connected all of them so both of them move. Okay. Now we need another. I don't work with gears much. This is exciting for me. Bumpy side down. They have it like going through a little bit so it kind of comes out the other end. And then they just put it in there. Okay. Now when we put this on, it'll hold it. Okay. And then another one over here. You have to start working with all those gears. You get kind of a big thing very quickly. Okay. To house all of the components. Now let's see what they're doing. Okay, we're gonna kind of close it in here with some tiles and some plates. Where are you? Probably blue for the water, don't you think? This set is taking entirely too long to build. Life right now just keeps getting in the way. Oh, I had to take a couple days off to get through the weekend because, oops, yeah. That wanted to push it on out there, so if it does that, make sure you push this back up. Let's see, we need another one over here. Assuming this is how our clothes are going to spin around. Yep, we're spinning. It's a little tight. Okay. There's just so much going on in life right now. And I feel like I'm just a step behind and scrambling to keep up with everything. Felt like the world kind of came to just like a little bit of a halt. Our youngest has decided what college she's going to, and she is off to a state that is a ways away. And it was like, I don't know. I knew in my heart she was going to pick that school. I just knew it. But I don't know. There's so much of me that was just like wanting to live in some sort of denial. Nah, she'll pick something closer. But we're so happy for her. It's where she needs to be. And she's going to do great. Okay, so we've made it. And then we're going to flip it on its side. So we have 2 washing machines here. And look, this is so much fun. So we'll just make the washing machine spin. It's kind of hard to turn it, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like it almost needs like a longer handle or something. My hands are too fat. And put it right in there. And then you can spin them away. Oh, let me see. It's like kind of wanting to pop off there. See, it's like, there you go. If you just kind of get it going, then it looks better. That is really cool. Okay. Let me see here. It is the weirdest thing when all of a sudden you realize that after 24 years of having a child in the home, they're not going to be here all the time anymore. And even though the house is full of other things to keep me busy, such as 7 pets, my goodness, what were we thinking? It is going to feel very quiet and lonely here. Number 14, and we need 2 of these. And what are they? Oops, didn't even take it off. They are going on, I think they're going on this purple translucent piece. I hope so. It sure does look like it. Oh, it's where you put the money in. To start the washing machine. Okay, let's see here. All right, now these go above the washing machines. Oh, it's wanting to come off. We'll probably secure that in a minute. All right, let me see. Oh no, we got to put another sticker in. We need number 15 to go in here. Matt was building a set, and it had one of these little panel things, and you had to fit it in. And he's like, "How in the world am I supposed to get a sticker in there?" And I'm like, "I know. I'm feeling the hate too." Let's see here. Oh, that went so crooked. Oh, we have problems now. All right, that tool might be getting in the way. See if my fingers scrunch in there a little bit better. Oh, it is not centered, but at least it's straight horizontally, I suppose. Okay, wait, we gotta put these 2 plates on the bottom. Oh, it goes over here. Okay. It's kind of weird because it's like really recessed there. Let me see here. We're going to build up a little wall. A little wall. But I have to get this set done because I have been waiting and waiting, very impatiently, I might add, for, that does not go there, that goes there, for them to officially release the date that the bag end is coming out from The Lord of the Rings, and they just did today, and you can get it as an insider on April 2nd. Let's see, let's turn this around. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just beside myself. It's a lot smaller than the other 2 Lord of the Rings sets that they have recently come out with, and part of that disappointed me. I think we built some steps. But if you think about the size of the buildings, Barad-dûr, Rivendell, and then you think about Bilbo's home, there would be a pretty different size difference there. So it actually kind of fits in proportionally, I suppose, in a way. And it's a little cheaper on the budget, which is not a bad thing. It's still pretty costly enough. Okay, let me see here. We're going to build up. What is this? This is like... I'm not sure what this is. I'm probably going to feel stupid when I figure it out. It looks like it has a person and a couple cats on it. I cannot say I know what that is. I don't know if it's like a trash can of some sort or like a mailbox. Okay, I don't know if I'll have figured this out by the time I make this video. So if you know what in the world that is supposed to signify, comment and let me know, because I still might be completely confused. Let me see here. We need to put in another... Oh, it's a tight little squeeze in there. So obviously we're building up some steps to another story, I would think. That goes there. The minifigures in it are worth picking the set up completely. I think I am really excited for... Oops, come on, snap in there. For those. Now that's a really cool way to build stairs. Look how awesome that looks. Very cool. Okay, here's another one. It's got to be like a mailbox. Or like, maybe not a mailbox, but just like a like apartment sign, like a house number. Number 17. says who lives where because Anthony and Roy are on this one. I was telling my husband and daughter about baby Roy over here with his little green beanie. So I'm guessing that this person with her 3 cats lives in apartment 46, and then Anthony and Roy and well, I guess the mom, I'm assuming, live in 48. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, they're going to put... I think they go this way. 1, 2... Oops. 3, and then this. I just want to make sure that there's... Something feels... No, that is correct. There should be 5 left. It's all kind of a little wonky. Needs to all be snapped together. Okay. That goes there. That's what I'm talking about. It's all kind of loose and kind of wiggling away from each other. So you got to get all the pieces lined up to secure that down. Now, this one goes here. Oh, I was like, why do they have a garage door over the front door? Because, you know, in cities and stuff, they put the gate down. They have it in the malls too. The extra security gate. I am guessing that that's what we are doing here. Okay, one more. I remember the first time I saw these pieces. It was in a set from so long ago. It was like an Arctic set, and they had this little, I don't know, some sort of cargo thing. Truck or vehicle. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. And they had those pieces. So those pieces have been around for a while because this is when I was a kid. And I thought it was the coolest piece I had ever seen in my life. And I still love them just as much as I did then. Look at that. Pull it up. Everything's safe. Or pull it up and everything can come in. And then you pull it down and everything's safe. That is so cool. I love that so much. Okay. All right. Move on to bag 7. Let's see. We're going to make... I believe that this is pronounced Gita. But... I could be wrong about that. If it is pronounced that way, what a beautiful name. Oh, look at that. Nice hair. Okay, that's awesome. I love her glasses. Let me see. She's holding something. It looks like a healthy candy bar. Okay. And we'll put her back here too. Lots of mini dolls with this one. Oh, so many pieces in this bag. So many pieces, a huge book. Let me see, we're going to do some sidewalk paneling. Now, this is going to be tricky. You've got to get this blue piece underneath of the little apartment sign. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to take this, push it in. Normally they would have put the tiling down first, because that is a little bit tricky, but it gave us a challenge. I overcame it. Okay. Let's see a little bit more. This thing gets much bigger. We're going to have a problem. Where are you? Here you go. Let me see. It goes there. Kind of hard to push the tiles in sometime when they're right up next against something. Okay. Couple more, and we've got that sidewalk in. Now let's see here. We need one of these and one of these. She's working on that wall. wonder what's in here. We haven't built up anything in there yet. Oh, I was like, yeah, I'm confused. It's right here. My eyes didn't spot it right away. Okay. Then 2. And we need another step. Oh, we need 2 steps. I'll bet you there's going to be a door here and a door there. So we can get to 2 different levels. Oh my goodness. There we go. Be kind of fun, wouldn't it? To live in an area like this. Well, I mean, I guess it would be kind of fun if you had, like, you were all friendly with your neighbors and, you know, the shopkeepers. And all right. Wouldn't be as much fun, I suppose, if it wasn't a safe area or everybody was unfriendly. Door doesn't want to go together. We need a door handle and a little sign. Number 18 is our sign. Open. Oh. So this is going to be a store down here because I don't think we put open on our residential places. Maybe I should start doing that. All the solicitors. I'm open from this time to this time. We're not even supposed to have solicitors in our neighborhood. It does not seem to stop them. I just let the dogs talk to him. Okay. I know some people that are in the neighborhood are not necessarily the most friendly to people that stop by to try to get you to either buy something or mostly fix your roof. They always want to fix your roof. I just figured they can have a conversation with the puppies and I won't say anything unfriendly like. Now, where are you going? It has this piece right here. Oh, down here. I was looking up high because we've been working up high, but they want us to work down low now. Okay, so move the pieces out of the way. We got to put our house around here. It's going to work in here. Okay. It looks like they are adding on a whole other level here. Kind of got it tweaked the opposite way of what they have on the picture, which is going to confuse me. Let's hope I don't make a mistake. Maybe we'll turn it a little bit. Okay. Now this goes in here, and I don't know what kind of store we've got here. It kind of looks more orange in the instruction book, but it's definitely this flame yellow. Okay. Now, how are we supposed to know where those go? I think it's lined up with this. Yeah, because there's 3 studs coming up to it. And this is some sort of like welcome mat rug. Okay. Keep growing that rug. Our little purple corner circles. Recently shrunk my table down to try to help with efficiency in the room. I'm starting to regret it. I feel so crammed here. I feel like these kind of sets you just need a big old area to kind of spread out in. All right, let me see. We have to build 2 of these. It's kind of interesting. Oh, they're going here. Like that. That is interesting. Okay, wait, I got to do another one. If I can find the pieces to it. Let's see. 2 of the plates. And 2 of these, and then you flip it up on its end and you put them in there. Probably gonna have to hide that gearbox. Oh. Well, what are we doing here? More gears. Okay. Now, oh, okay. You take this one, you push it down through, and then you take the gear, pointy side down. So, I think that's correct. I think it should, yeah, because then the gears are going to fit into each other when you put them like this. So when you spin now, it's spinning both sides. Okay. Well, that's brilliant. Do we expect anything less? No. Think a bowl of water. Oh my goodness. Is this some pottery? Is it a pottery store? Okay. A little seat there. I'm not sure. Now, I looked at the box last week when I was building. And normally I'm building sets much faster. Even huge sets I can build within a couple days. This one is taking me absolutely forever. So I looked at the box. And then I got busy with life and I've forgotten what's on the box. So I have absolutely no clue what we're building. Even though I did peek and try to figure it out. Okay, 3 of those. Not sure if the microphone's going to be picking it up, but there is some serious wind howling outside. I didn't even think it was supposed to be windy today, but it is. I guess it's the spring winds coming in, right? Build up more wall. Yep, I had a feeling. Gonna build up the last little bit of wall there. Okay. I think it's like a little dish building pottery place. Wall's a little wobbly. Okay, yeah, because look, we're gonna put what is this? It's like, I don't know what this is. It's like a little cookie jar or something. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Little cat ears. Never seen that piece before. A cup. And we have yeah, because look, isn't it, you got a lump of clay and a water bowl. You're spinning it around, little seat. This has got to be a pottery making place. That is so cool. And the oven. Okay. Let me see here. We need, yeah. Oh, do a little temperature gauge on the floor. Door. And then we're going to flip it up on end. And we're going to put in, and cook our little clay piece there. And it will attach right there. Oh my goodness, how cool is this? If you need, okay, we're gonna flip it around. Some plates and dishes. I know where to go. Okay. Let's see here, no, I didn't get everything. We need this here, and this here. Oh, the laundromat just closed. It closed for the day. Just kind of, oops, dropped its gate right down there. I thought it was going to take longer to get through this bag, but it just kind of flew through it there. Oops. Oh, no. I was like, no, it goes there, but it was supposed to go on step 109, and I waited until 110 to put it in. I'm doing it my own way. Okay, number 19. Yep. A little store sign, a little pottery store sign. Okay. Sometimes when you put on round stickers like this, you need to put it down onto whatever it's attaching to first. because of the way that it attaches if it's like going onto 4 studs. But since this one's only attaching with 1 stud, it doesn't really matter where we place the sticker because we can spin it as needed. But it can matter. So if it tells you to put the piece first and then put the sticker on, do it. But if it tells us we can put the sticker on and then put it down, that's usually fine. But I've made mistakes before, so I always kind of double check. I still want to spin that a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I got some plants on the wall. These are going to actually have these bigger leaves going into it. Ah, push it down in there. Hand got in the way. Okay. Now let me figure out where they're putting in. They're working over here. Back up in there. Goes there. Ooh. The walls are kind of bendy. Now where are they putting that? 1 by 2. Uh-oh. This needs to come over one. I just kind of picked them all up together, and this 1 by 2 fits in between them. Oh, I was going to make a mistake there, wasn't I? Okay, those go there. More gray walls. All right, I'm going to put a couple pins over here in these white things. I'm wondering if this is going to help with this being somewhat controlled, because it's just kind of has a mind of its own at the moment. Okay. Can't remember if the last time I was filming I told you about my adventure with sorting my bricks by color. What have I done here? Something is... Oh! Goodness. I just totally sent that flying. This is very interesting because you've got a long rod and these are just kind of... So this one definitely needs to be all the way flush with the end. And then these are kind of in the middle. And I think that it's because we line them up and put, see my hand's in the way, put those pins in it. Oh, don't come up there. So this is doing this. Get my hand out of the way, goodness. I think that's how it works. We'll find out, I guess. Let's see, they're gonna spit that there. Not sure how it's exactly gonna work yet. Okay, they've got us going all over the place. I'm trying to keep up. So much happening. One of those there. There is a 3. Here we go. A 1 by 3 plate that I was like, I gotta get in there. Okay. So let me see here. We've got this going in, and then it's gonna go in right here. Oh, okay. It kind of fits there. I'm not sure what that's for. I thought maybe it was going to help with our gate here, but not sure yet. Okay. We have all those on, and okay, so, oh, they have it going up, and then I think what it's supposed to do is then it lowers it, but it doesn't quite, oh, never did it. Okay, so let's do it from this angle. So you've got it, and you can push it down, but it doesn't like completely push it. There's like a little bit of a lip that it hits before, but I guess it pushes it enough that then you can pull it. And then when you push it up to close the store, And it's like that because you pushed it down. It pushes itself in position. Okay, bag 8. Okay, let's see. Bag 8, I think we're going to make, I believe it's pronounced Dione. I could be so wrong about that. Oh, she has a pretty outfit on. And I love her hair piece. The color of her hair and her eyes go together really well. Oh, I like her a lot. Okay, put her back there. This comes with a lot of mini dolls. So I'm wondering if we're going to start building up one of the next levels here. Feels like we kind of finished those. Let's see here. Gonna put in some flooring, I think. Make sure I do this right. Let's see. It's odd to me when they don't like secure this quickly. It always ends up being secure when it's complete, but sometimes I feel like I'm fighting it wobbling around for a little bit until they go ahead and put a piece down that kind of makes it all fit together. All right, let's see. I think it goes this way. Add that on. That goes there. We've kind of created a new color palette with this bag, which is always really cool. Okay, here's the piece. Here's the piece. It's gonna kind of secure those plates together on the bottom. I think that's one of the things I really do enjoy are the colors. I know this is probably on repeat for me, but I think the Friends line just provides Lego an opportunity to just have, oh, that's a longer piece we need. Fun with color is maybe the way to say it. Okay. We need this panel piece and sticker 20, which unfortunately is a large one. We have to somehow fit inside of this panel. And normally I use my brick separator here to actually kind of help put the stickers on, but I found that it can actually be more difficult. It kind of presents more of a challenge if you use it. So I'm just gonna try to just, not sure. Oh, that's just not centered at all. Oh, now we have problems. Okay. I feel like I'm bad at this because they're not like, I've got too much over here showing of the peach than over here, but I guess it's not bad enough to be in something to fuss at. It's probably because I end up being a perfectionist that I think I'm bad at it, and I should just loosen up a little bit and not freak out so much. There we go. A door. Ooh, I haven't seen this color in a door before. That is awesome. I have a cute little doorknob here. Quarter circle pink piece. Oh, this is cool. It's like kind of like a window, I guess, a tinted window above the door. We actually have, well, it's not pink, but we have a window above our front door. And we have these pillars, I guess, that hold up the overhang that kind of goes along the front. the front porch. I forgot something. Here we go. Anyways, let me get my thoughts together here. We have a front porch, and on these pillars that hold up the front awning, so to speak, birds make nest in this one that's kind of, you can see out of the front window if you look up above the door. And most of the time, the birds haven't seemed to notice that we can see them. I kind of thought maybe they couldn't see in as well as we could see out. But there is a adorable little couple that has made a nest this year. It looks different than the... What am I missing? I am missing a piece. Oh! I was in here. This piece was down on the table and it was hiding in there. That's funny. This adorable little couple that was building their nest, and I'm pretty sure that they have eggs in it now. But I started to notice that one of them, I don't know if it was the male or the female, would actually fly over to the window that was over the door, and there's a little ledge, I guess, on it. And he would sit there and he would look inside the house. And he would look at us and kind of, check us out. It was hilarious. And today I saw the mama. She was sitting on the nest, and she was just watching me as I was vacuuming the front entryway. And it was just so cute that they're just kind of keeping an eye on us, making sure we're not going to do anything wrong, I guess, with their little nest. But this one bird would come every morning and peek in and see, how are things going in there? Is it okay? Friendly little guy. I think we're making a little windowsill, and it has, put the dirt down there. It has some little plants on it. Eee, how cute. That was very interesting to me. Haven't had that quite before. With the nest there. Oh my, okay. So we're going to stack 3 of these on top of each other and then put windows in them. And we're going to do this, twice, okay. So these pieces are curved, but the window panes are not. And it always seems like it's not going to fit together. How is the not curved pane going to fit in? But they do. They must have it the distance is perfectly designed there. It's really cool. I can use these pieces and create a window. Sometimes they can be tricky to put in, but I don't think that's because it's curved. I think sometimes the panes can just be tricky in general to snap them in. This one down here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, look, we're making a little, not a window seat, but a curved window that has some plants in it. That's really cool. We do have to turn it. All right. Not sure what that is, but we'll put that there. Okay. Now, what are they making here? So we need this piece first. I like how they're making the furniture for inside the houses. Have we turned it? Yes, they've turned it this way. And then they're putting these. There should be 2 of these. There it is. It's hiding from me. In there. And then, no. It goes like this. So that blue piece is facing the outside. Do that again. Almost like they made a sink or something. I'm not sure. Oh, it is. Okay. I think it is a little sink. I feel like I spent most of today trying to get things done, but I'm not entirely sure I've gotten anything done. Do you ever have those days? I mean, I think overall I have gotten more stuff done, but not enough to make a dent in my list, and so then that's frustrating to me. Okay, I think we're going to make a refrigerator, I'm guessing here. We have some stickers to put on. We need 22 and 21. Oh my goodness. It's got, those have got to be the magnet alphabet, things. I don't know. If you ever had those for your kids or your mom had them for you. They used to cover our fridge for a very long time. Calendar. You know what else we had for our kids is they were geometrical shapes. And there was like all kinds of different ones that look like snowflakes. One that looks like hexagons and stars and that kind of stuff. Okay, we're going to put this in here. And you could create, artwork basically from it. And that was way cooler than the alphabet, honestly. It really encouraged creativity, and I don't know. Oh, I think those are eggs. Oh. Okay. Open our fridge. Put our eggs in, and then I think this is butter. Okay, it looks like butter. And then that goes in the top. Okay, eggs and butter. Very important. Now, I am from the mountains of Colorado. We are used to snow there. And unless it's going to be a blizzard that's going to shut down the roads, and so it has to be a very significant blizzard, you don't really get too concerned about when snowstorms move in. But now I live in the South. And people do get more concerned here when there's the potential for a snowstorm to come in. Now, tornadic storms, they don't care. But a snowstorm, they panic on. There's another one of those bee stickers. Some honey. And it's very amusing to me because if there's the threat of a snowstorm and you are low on eggs, milk, or bread, you're probably in trouble because the store shelves get completely wiped clean of those three things. Most everything else is fine, but it's those three things. And so I have figured that seems to be what people are most concerned about running out of or making sure that they have. But what really gets me cracking up is if there's any potential for ice or just a heavy snow or anything, we will have power outages here because it's not necessarily equipped for those kind of things. So you've gone to the store, you've bought a bunch of eggs and milk, and then you have a power outage. What are you going to do with your cold stuff then? Which, I mean, a lot of people have generators, so then that would fix that problem. Or you can put it in a cooler. I know a lot of people have coolers that you could, if you had ice ready. Which is not a bad thing. And I mean, if you think about it, things shut down in the South. So if the roads get bad, you really are stuck at home. So you would want to make sure that you had kind of what you needed. Oh, this is adorable. She's making salad. I mean, I never want to be where we don't have supplies because if the roads get icy or you're just waiting for, the roads to clear up, you definitely want to make sure that you have supplies. I think I just find it amusing that those are the things that go the fastest. All right. But I suppose we always have eggs and milk and bread here, so it makes sense. I'm going to put that right on there. Oh my goodness. It got tall and right out of the camera there. So it looks like the entrance to this person's apartment. It starts with the kitchen, and then she's got a little entrance piece of furniture here that holds her coats and gloves and stuff. It's really cute. Okay, we'll move on to bag 9. All right, so it looks like we're going to work a little bit on this entryway of hers here. Her doormat, so to speak. And then work on this, which, okay, so you come up the stairs, and this must be the landing, maybe? It won't go in. There we go. It's always difficult when it's got a ledge on the other side of it. Sometimes, I don't know, they get like tweaked or something, and then they don't want to push down. All right, let's see. We're going to start here and go this way. Let's see here. I like how they integrate these in that have the studs, because it makes it to where you can have a nice walkway. Okay, what? All right. So this goes here, I think. And then we're going to do an overhang. This would be cool to see what they do there. Maybe a sign, or looks like there's 4 of them. Here's the 4th one. Here it is. Okay. It'll step up to the house. I really like this set. I think they're doing a really good job with it. I'm not very good at being giving constructive criticism about any Lego set, though. There are very few that I would have anything negative, I suppose, to say. I just think they do so amazing with everything that I just tend to do a lot of praise and gushing over them. I mean, I can get fussy about certain things, but for the most part, I'm always very impressed. All right, let's see here. Put a banister up here. Keep everybody safe. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I also think that because I do a lot of create my own builds, it really makes me think about how difficult it is to design these. You wouldn't necessarily think about it if you never designed your own stuff, but it is actually really difficult to design a very cohesive, nice looking piece. Partially because there are so many pieces available, so when you're sitting there trying to figure out exactly which piece to use. We're going to do sticker number 23. I was correct. There was a sign. How cool is that? All right. I love that sign. Oh, another one of those guys. He goes up here. Kind of like a little vine or something growing. Okay, we're going to do these pieces and create, I think, like little pillars. I love that coral color. I really love that coral color. Oh, okay. I like the coral and I like the peach. But once again, I have no complaints over any colors that Lego has created, because I think whoever does that for them has an incredible eye. They're all very pleasing. Okay. Oh, so we're going to put a little round plate underneath of a roller skate. That's just moving everywhere. Okay. Hold still. Hold still, little pillar. Try to line those up. Look at that. What a smart piece to make there. That's really cool. All right, now we're going to start putting some stuff up here on top. Some 1x3 bricks back there, and then this long piece in. Gotta be honest, not gonna count that one out. Let's see here. This goes here. Seals that up. And then some of those around there. So we're gonna go ahead and plate the top. So this is going to get tall. I think there might be a whole nother story on there. Really push that down. Oh, okay. We're going to keep building up our pillar here. Oh, you have to kind of make sure that you're underneath is right down the stairs. My puppy, he likes to take his favorite toys, go to the top of the stairs, and dump them down, and watch him go down. You'd think that he would have figured out that it could be a good game if he actually then went and brought them back upstairs, but no. He would prefer somebody else to do that. Okay, that goes on there, and then this last piece goes right up here on top. And wow, that bag went really fast. So now we're on to bag 10. All right, we needed for bag 10 this last little extra plate that was in our kind of our other bag that we had, and we're going to make, I believe that his name is pronounced Petch. There are some very unique names that I haven't heard before with these characters, which is actually really cool. I don't watch the actual shows that they have, which would probably help to be more familiar with them, but all right. He looks pretty good. Put him back here with our ever-growing cast. And bet we're going to be making another level to our apartments. We've switched colors here. Looks like they have a lot of green on this level, which is really cool. So we're down to 5 bags left, which is not that many, I guess, in the scope of things. I figure that it's going to be done pretty quickly. Very exciting. Let's see. Thank goodness they're not making us put a sticker in there. I just don't like that. Oops. Wrong size. Kind of building up this very quickly. And then they have, okay, stack a couple 1x2 plates there. This is not 1x2, it would be a 3x2. We'll call it a plate. Okay, we're going to work on the door here. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. It's got a doggy door. Or a cat door. Is this a new piece? Or am I just not familiar with it? Oh, look! I need one of these. Oh, goodness, do I need one of these. My Cocker Spaniel it's just so pretty out because it's spring here. So he figures he needs to just, kind of be out and in as much as possible to enjoy this gorgeous weather. It's got to be a cat door. Look at what I found. A kitty. Oh. We had to take my daughter's cat to the vet. Cat scares me every time because after she's gone there, she pants. And cats aren't supposed to pant. Okay, this is going to go. Oh, we're still working on this little thing. When she was a kitten, she would run around and play so hard. There we go. It's kind of like a little recess door that she would start panting. And we would get so concerned because if a cat's panting, that's usually a sign that they've really overdone it. And I think she was playing too hard. But she would scare us so much. But after she gets her vaccines, she'll pant. And I'm always so nervous when they get their vaccines. I mean, she's never had a reaction to anyone she's ever had, but it still makes you kind of nervous. You don't want any bad reaction. And that's food and water. Okay, we're going to turn it this way. And so we're driving home, and my daughter's, holding her on her lap, and she starts panting, and I just start freaking out. My goodness, do we need to turn around and go back to the vet? My daughter's like, yeah, she does this every time, and it's like, ugh. She does it just to stress me out. I just know it. And anyway, she's just stressed. She gets home, and she's totally fine. She stops panting, and she's fine, but she gives us a bit of a scare every time. You want to know why this plant is up so high? Because if his cat is anything like my cats, they eat your plants alive. Oh, I have a Christmas cactus that is up, and I thought it was up on top of the refrigerator. I thought that, no, never mind, he can probably jump to it. Look, they're making little pedestals for him. I thought that I had finally gotten it somewhere where she couldn't get to it. And I never see her up there. I just see evidence of her up there. He's made a few little platforms for his cats. So we have this, I don't know, 11, 12 foot. It's probably more like 15 foot ceiling. I don't know. It's 2 stories. So in our living room, it goes all the way up. And I always thought the coolest thing would be to get those, you know how they have it where you can hook it on a wall and your cat has all these like little things they can climb on and like a maze for them on the wall. Oops. This goes down first. I always thought that would be so cool, and we could do it on this wall and actually get to the 2nd story and just have this whole little running playground for them up there. But to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous because 2 of our cats are older and one of them has I would call it compromised hips because he broke both of them and they had to do this major surgery to help fix them, and it was either that or he had to be put down because he was suffering so much. So he had the surgery. He did amazing with it. Some sort of little piece of furniture we put in there. But I wouldn't call him 100%. Oh, it's a TV. They said you would not really notice it unless you compared him to a real cat. Oh, forgot this piece too. But if you did compare him to a real cat, then you would probably notice that he was a little bit different, and he's not as great as jumping as the other ones. He has a little bit harder time, especially with really high stuff. It's kind of funny. We gotta put a flat panel in there. Advertising food on it. Okay, I'm a little bit confused as to what this is, and I think I was supposed to put it somewhere. So let me see. Goodness, we have to go back to Petch. It's his fanny pack that he's got kind of, which... Uh-oh. Okay. I have to put his arm up. Put them both through. Put his arm down. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure what it's like. A cross body bag is probably the better way of saying that, but it kind of looks like a fanny pack. I'm probably old behind the times. Okay, now we move on to bag 11. So I don't know why I thought that the other bag had the extra piece, but it's this bag, so I'm not sure what I was paying attention to, but we're going to put that extra green plate on here. Make sure it's pushed down really good. Everywhere. And this guy likes cats. Looky here. This one's awesome. Chunky little thing. Okay, I'll put that to the side for a second. Actually, there's a little more room here. So Percival is the name of my cat that has the hip condition. All fixed now, but I guess he'll always have it, I suppose. But he's kind of a chunky boy. And the doctor said he's not overweight yet, but he's close. They're real careful with that. With them, and so they're like, he's just a big boy. But when you pick up the other cats, which are all at very healthy weights and everything, and then you go pick him up, you're like, goodness, you're a chunk. But he is just a bigger cat in general, so I'm not sure what we're making here. We're making a window. A window of some sort. Let's see here. Alcove. Oh my goodness. Please tell me this is a hat for the cat. Okay. Oh, I'm knocking people down over here. Well, I'm really hoping that is a little... My dog just sneezed. A little hat for this cat. It would be so awesome. A little ball cap. I'm so excited. I turned baseball on last night. My husband had it muted at one point, and I'm like, you have to you have to make the sound because baseball is so soothing. You have to have the sound on with baseball. You've got football and they have hyper, commentators, and you have basketball and you have the squeaky shoes, and then, but baseball is just kind of calm. And I watch all of them. Okay, 3 on each side. Oh! And send them flying just for good measure. Just because I can. Okay. I'm gonna make a little plant here. Now this is interesting. Why wouldn't they have put this in after the fact? After they or before they put the windows in, not after. Why would they put it in after? This is cool. Okay, flip it around. And we're going to make some green pillars to complement our green building. It looks like they're stacking 4. And then a green plate on top. That looks to be the right height. One more. Oops, I forgot the bottom. All right, hold those together. Snap that in. What's weird to me here is there's like no actual window to the house. It's just kind of open. Make it a little chilly in the winter, but I figure they're going to fix it here. There we go. Oh, these are these doors that are 3 wide. I hadn't seen before. I'm going to do 2 of them. I've seen 4 wide windows, 2 wide windows, but never 3, so this is really cool. Okay, we're going to stack them up, and they're going to go... I was supposed to put this little plant on the inside here. Put him one too far in. Now we're going to do... Let's see here. Let's see. Here it is. Other window. We're going to put a topper on it. Oh, it's stuck. This pane doesn't want to go in. There we go. Okay. I think that the 2 rods in here are going to go onto the 2 studs up here. I think is what they're kind of showing. And I'll bet you, yep, it'll line up perfectly. Okay, spin our house around, and it's going to go... Oh my goodness, I had it spun wrong when I put this on. This has got to go back here. Wow. You can tell what kind of day it is today. Okay. And then that will go in there. That looks right. I'm going to put this top of here, and it'll, oh, gotta line it up right. There we go. It'll hold that little window alcove in place. That's really cool. Okay, we've got something else to do here with blue, it looks like. I can't figure out why I have another one of these. Very confused. I probably wasn't even supposed to have it for this one either. I keep thinking I'm going to use this piece that was in the extra bag, but then they keep giving me a piece, so I don't think we've come to the part where we're supposed to use this piece, so I'm really going to set it aside because I'm confusing myself to no end. And I'm probably confusing you in the process as well. I do apologize. Let's see here. We need, I wonder what we're making. I think it's a couch. What do you think it is? In the Lego movie where they made the... Emmett wanted to make the double-decker couch. It's a fun idea. I don't know why everybody was so critical of it. Okay. A little confused here what they want me to do. They're doing this and then this. Turning it up and putting this on. Oh, okay. I put that little white flower on. It's going to be a part of attaching this. Just like that. We are making a couch. A bed of some sort. Okay, now we're going to make... Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, we need our stickers. We need number 25. And we know that he loves cats, and we know what cats are like with furniture, so you're going to put some cat scratches on here. A little bit of stuffing coming out. And that'll go on this side. That's fun, isn't it? Oops. Push it all the way in. Oh, got that piece. It's a good thing we can add it on after the fact. Turn it over and put some feet on it. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so it is his couch, and it's going to go in here. So he can watch TV with his kitties. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. We're going to put, this is so much fun. This is my favorite part of this build. Ball yarn, cat toy, and this cloud as a rug, which is a really cool way of using it. I'm going to push it down. And then this is Palm, everybody. My TV is bending in the wrong direction. And Palm wears a hat. So much fun. Okay. He goes on the rug. If I can get him to. How do you sit on this rug? How does your body go on it? There we go. Okay. Sorry. It's just too awesome. Okay. Now, we're going to move this out of the way. Do a lot of shifting. His apartment is going to go right up on here and get pushed down all the way. A lot of connection points. All right, very nice. But first, we're not done yet because we have to put the buildings that they do are very decorative, and I really like that about them. Put these on here. How nice is that? Okay. Really add that, I don't know, that touch of a little flair, and it makes them feel more like the modular buildings that. Okay, that's going to go right on top of those pillars. Have been released. I'm a little bit concerned there that we had missed a couple pieces. At least I had, but I think we're good because turn the page and they're right here. Okay, bag 12. Okay, so we're going to work up high here. So let's see what we're going to build up in here. Oh, there's a lot of pieces to this bag. We've kind of gone back to the same color, the peaches and the coral color that they had when we worked on this one, in pink. So it's kind of probably a continuation of this apartment, which, oh boy, big sticker. I'm not really providing, I don't think, another door. So it probably isn't another apartment, it's probably second story to that apartment. Gotta fit this in here. You know how much I hate it. Okay. I suppose it's okay. Okay. Stack up 5 of these. Goodness gracious me. Don't feel like I'm ever going to line this up right, but I think that if I was kind of push them down on the table a couple times, might line them up a little bit. Okay. Which I don't understand, because they have pieces that are probably that tall, or you know the tall ones that are just one wide. So why would they stack up 5? This is maddeningly unhelpful. Maybe it's for like a building texture. Okay, so the door is going to go on this side. And then, okay, what are we going to do here? Walter, my puppy, just does not understand why I'm having to build right now. He would prefer that I just hold him. So he keeps coming up to me and nudging me like, are you done? Because it's a good time. Oh no. Now we have to stack up 6, of course. He thinks it's a good time for a snuggle. Okay, let's see. That is that. Okay. He is extremely jealous of any attention anybody gives me. And he figures that attention should probably have gone to him. And I've actually trained him. He's such a affectionate dog, and I've actually trained him to give kisses. But I have so many allergies and everything. I'm kind of a germ freak. So I don't let him kiss anywhere on the mouth. And so what I've trained him to do is we touch noses. And he knows that's his kiss. So the other day, Matt came in, gave me a kiss, and Walter was just like, no. You know, he just was positive that was a kiss stolen from him somehow. And so he was like, comes running over, and he's just like, Mom, you know, and he's just begging for attention. And so I'm like, what is it, Walter? Did you want that kiss? And he gets all hyper, and so I lean down, and he gives me a big old kiss on the nose. It's just hilarious. He's a funny guy. He's extremely affectionate for a dog. Okay, so we're gonna put these. Okay, they're gonna go and they're gonna just stack on top of each other. So many times a day he comes up to me and he's like, I think it's just a good idea for you to just hold me for a little bit. And so he'll get up on my lap and he sits there kind of like a human child would. It's kind of funny the way he sits, and then he just chills. He loves it when we're in a position where he can look out the window. Peach color is what I needed. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to stack up a whole wall here. Now we're not at the cat person's house. I think we've gone back over. I have a feeling this might be Roy's house. Baby Roy. Is his name right? Because I've forgotten. Okay. Yep. Build that wall right up there. Okay. Attach all the walls together with that. I think we're making quick work of this. Oh my goodness, it's getting taller though. This is a much taller build than I thought it would be. Okay. And last one. I love that coral color. I wonder what kind of roof they have on this. Okay. Now, this is interesting. We're going to take two different styles here, modified bricks, put them together. We're going to create a little balcony. Wait, oops. Okay. And that, another one for the other side. Oh, a skinny little balcony, isn't it? Okay. Put that on that side. And then 4 of these, but they're going to go in kind of what I would consider to be backwards. Right here. Okay. So we definitely made a little balcony that they can come out of that door, which is very nice, I'm sure. Be able to see what's going on the street below. Okay. 2 of those, and they go back in here. Oh my. Okay, and we're going to do another one, just like the first. Oh my. Gotta make sure that those are okay. They were snug because one of them was a little bit loose, and then wouldn't go together. I'm going to put a pink roller skate. Which he has roller skates down there too, doesn't he? This house. So we're going to continue the style. Kind of aim them the same as they are underneath here. All right. Oh my. Very decorative. And then to top it all off, and hopefully make everything secure, we're gonna put these on top. And this little fun thing on the bottom, and then there we go. Okay, we can turn this around and see all the fun stuff on the inside. Let's see here, they want us to put that back in there. Oh, we're gonna build a plant. Okay. I'm not very good with indoor plants. Outdoor plants I kind of do a little better with. We're going to put a green heart on top of a little green flower. And then that's going to go on top of that. Oh, that's cool. I think I would like to have more plants inside, but then the cats are just so destructive that it's just not worth the hassle. And then the plant's going to go on top of that. Oh, I get it to go down. Oh, very nice. Okay. We're going to make a bed. Put my pieces over here. We're supposed to get some thunderstorms later this afternoon. And last night they raised us up to a 10% chance of seeing a tornado within any 25 miles. I'm like, I don't like these days. They lowered us today to 5%. Okay. It's like there won't be any storm for most of the day, and then it'll be like maybe an hour or two that we would actually have any form of storms move through, but you're just nervous the whole day. The idea of tornadoes are just terrifying in themselves. All right. We have number 27 and number 28 that we're going to put onto some white tiles. We're going to get some family photos up on this wall. Very good. So we'll put 27 and we'll do 20. This is definitely that little baby's house. He's got himself on the wall here. How cute. And we're going to just put those in here. Oh. Slid away from me. My fingers are too big for this house. Oh, we're going to make a crib. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. This will be fun. Oh, that was simple. Look at that little baby. I want to put him in it. Isn't that fun? All right, it's going to go right along. Yep, right along there. I think he's got the one sticker we put in. It's like his little planet, a baby mobile. Okay. I think we're going to build a roof to this apartment. A whole bunch of these in. This is a big bag. Okay. Couple more pieces in here. And then they're wanting us, let's spin this again, I'm going to use to put this on top up here. I'm going to build another one. I wonder if this is like, well, the box isn't close to me, so I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to figure out if it had like a flat roof to it that you could go up on, or if it's got a peak to it. Oops, that goes up there. Okay. Oh, we made it through it. Okay, so bag 13. So it looks like it's a slanted roof, I think. I don't think that we're going to actually make a, I don't know, a cool little rooftop garden or anything like that, which I was kind of hoping. Let's see, this goes over. Goes like that. And then that goes, this is kind of weird. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's see here. I'm guessing that we're kind of prepping. We need 2 of these. The base, I guess, for the little roof pieces to go on. And then 2 of these. Oh, nope, not that piece. I'm going to switch to the coral color. So we just have this bag and the next bag, bag 13 and 14. And we'll be all done with this beautiful set. Okay, wait. This is... Got to make sure our little quarter circles. We have a whole bunch of these quarter circles, don't we? That's scary because that means we're going to do something with them. Oh, see, I did it wrong. Oh, no. Okay, I think it goes like that. Yeah, that looks right, doesn't it? Okay. You don't see this 2 by, let's see, it's a 2 by 2 by 1. Probably not even the correct way of saying it. You don't see it that often in. Oh, that's why I put that upside down. Because you can put that upside down now. It's almost invisible on the camera because it's clear. But you don't see it often in clear, and so it's really cool to have one of those. Okay, just keep making this taller and taller. I found this piece before. Okay. Now where is... Uh-oh, oh, here it is. My hands may as well have butter on them. Dropping everything. That goes there. Oh, look at what we did. That is so cool. We made a round window. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I think we're going to actually make the roof pieces, so I may drop our camera back down here. All right, so I peeked a little bit, and we're going to make both sides before we zoom back up and attach it on here. We're going to have to do some fancy tile work. It's pretty cool that they have a design on them. And I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to actually get it right here. First they put all these, it's working with this dark brick red. Okay. Now, here's the part that I don't want to mess up. Although I try to remind myself that if I do mess up, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It's not going to prevent the build from working. It's just more of a, mine's going to look a little different artistically than yours. But I don't want that. I want it to look just like the picture, so I'm going to try. Looks like this row is all pink. I'm gonna double check here. They do like to get crooked, whereas we had a little bit of burgundy in the last one. Now, so we're basically making half circles. So that makes it a little bit easier, honestly, because when they do the kind of the thing they did at the top of the roof part that we just made. Am I doing that right? Yes. They kind of go two different ways. It can kind of be more confusing. So there's definitely more pink going in because I thought, well, maybe this whole row is burgundy, but it's not. There's some pink in there too. I have been doing a lot of sorting, working in my building room. And my hands start cramping up when I start sorting a whole bunch of little bitty pieces, which is what I was working with earlier today. And my hands are like, my fingers are cramping up. And this is all pink again. And I find this more difficult. Oh, to be young again. And your fingers work properly. Now don't spin around there. All right, last row. Looks like we're going to start with pink down here. Now how? Oh, wow. Did not see that. I don't know why these quarter circles throw my mind. It's like it should be very simple to work with them, but for some reason my brain has a tendency to see it backwards or something. I don't know. Ah, go on there. Okay. And last one goes that way. Oh, I'm not sure I enjoyed that process, but it looks really cool. All right, we're going to flip it over. That white isn't supposed to go there. I think it's supposed to go up one. There's like a recessed part up here that I was putting it down in, and I don't think it was supposed to. And that goes there. Okay. Now we'll flip it back this way. And put these on. This be the little overhang. Okay. Oh. Keep up a little bit. Now, these are flat. They don't have, they're completely flat on the bottom versus where they have like a little half step or something. So they're not complicated to put on. And let's see, there's pink up here. A lot of detail on this, isn't there? Now we're going to flip it back over. And that is right there is probably where we're going to connect to the roof. And these sturdy little pieces, I don't know why these pieces just do not come off easy, but they're very useful. Okay, so we've got that side done. I'm going to flip the page over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and make the other side, which my fingers are not going to thank me for because they're all cramped up. All those little pieces. Let's see. I'm way too young to have my fingers doing this, but unfortunately, because I have lupus, I do get to deal with these things. But it doesn't stop me from building because that is the one thing that brings me great joy, so we'll just deal with the cramped fingers for a little bit here. Okay. Okay, now this actually has 2 in it. So our pattern is different from that one, but there is all pink on this row. So that's similar at least. Uh-oh. They're trying to grow a little crooked on me. Okay. One last one there. Now, I'm going to start at this end and we're going to put, oops, burgundy, lost one of them. And then pink. I like this color of pink. I was looking in my daughter's room the other day. I'd gone in there for something, probably a cat. She's away at college, but I thought, oh, in a couple of years she'll be moving out. And I was like, oh, well, what am I gonna do with this room? And I thought, well, probably the first thing I'll do is maybe I'll paint it because she has a very pink room. And it's very pretty. I don't mind it at all, but if I was gonna use it as a workroom or something like that, I probably wouldn't do pink. I like it on Lego sets, but she has a black and white stripe. One of the walls is black and white striped. That was a nightmare to paint. I'm not sure how we pulled it off, but we did. It looks perfect, but oh, that one went in wrong. Okay, I got it out. Like, I'm never gonna get that out. Okay, wasn't too bad. But yeah, we pulled the stripes off. They're pretty wide stripes. But I don't know. I might not actually want to get rid of those. They're pretty cool. We just change the pink to something else. What am I looking for? Looking for this. Oh, didn't snap down. Okay. Now, did not want to snap in, so they do have the reverse of each other. This one has an angle this way. That one has an angle that way, so you will have to grab the right piece there. Okay. Almost ready to zoom back up and put these on. I think there's going to be something special to go in the attic here. Oh wait, gotta put these on. I don't want the roof popping off real easy. Okay, wait, they tell us to make something. This would be fun. It's gonna hold a little book and guitar. Wait, we have to put a sticker. It's kind of, what have I done? Oh, that doesn't look right. Like a kind of a fun maze, but there we go. Okay, we need sticker number 29. I'm guessing it's a music book. Let's see here. Okay, now I think that it's gonna go like this, because this has a little bit of an overhang here, and I think that goes towards the front of the house. And we should be able to kind of angle those together. And then our little, yeah, it's like a little storage in the attic here. Goes in here, which would be easier to, oh no, I just popped it off. Okay, just let me put that in there. I might not snap that down quite enough. Oh, nope, I didn't. I sent our music book flying. I'm gonna check this one, make sure I've got it. Yeah, okay. Now where did the, oh, everything is flying out. What a mess I've made. Okay, there There we go. There's our little attic. Awesome. Okay, so bag 14. We are back to the green color of our friendly cat person. So I'm going to move my pieces around here. I have stuff everywhere. All right. Now it looks, I'm going to build up a wall here. Kind of what it looks like. And some flooring. We have quite a few stickers left, so I'm guessing he has his inside of his apartment pretty stylish. Now, where is that little grill plate? I've lost it somehow. Here it is. They saved a big bag for last. Okay. Oops, a few more. We have tan tiles, and then I think, nope, we don't have everything. Yes, we do. I thought maybe I'd forgotten something there, but I hadn't. Just kind of looked that way. Oh boy. That goes in there. Oh my, we might be making a loo. Okay. The real question is he going to have a litter box? Okay, now this has us, oh boy, I'm going to flip it around so I can work on the front here. This green color is so beautiful. I really do like it. Okay. And then you got it with this dark hunter green, and it's just gorgeous. Oh, I just spotted a piece I really like. These pieces, I've built with them before in the Ninjago sets. They've got this really cool kind of up curve to them. I just really like them. Okay, put those two in. Oh, here we go. Put them in right there. Okay, so they've got their little turned up part coming in to meet that. That's a new way of working with them. That's really cool. All right, let's see here. Goes there, and I think there. Oh, hiding our work here. And then that goes back in there. There you go. Okay. He's painted his walls very green, springy. This is how we flush the toilet. All right. Now, I think this is going to be a sink. Should be really cool. Of course, I put them on backwards. Flip that around. We need another one. Well, that's a cool way to make a sink. And then, wait. Oh, they keep turning the house on us here. Let's see what we need. These two pieces and an unmodified brick to go there. There does always seem to be a bathroom built into the Friends sets, which I think is actually really cool. I'm not sure why the Friends line was the one that was kind of picked up on that, because you don't ever really see it in other sets. But I'm convinced that it is because it was probably marketed more for young ladies. And gotta be honest there, we were probably the ones that would be concerned where the bathroom is. So it does make sense. Okay, now we're going to put number 20. Oh. He doesn't just have cats, he has show cats. We were watching last night an old season of The Amazing Race. And it wasn't cats. it was bunnies. And I believe they were, oh goodness, of course now I'm going to get this wrong. I believe they were in Denmark. And there were bunnies that were trained to jump over like little hurdles. I looked at my daughter and I'm like, I need a bunny. I really need a bunny that I can train to jump over these things. It was so cool. I'm not sure Matt will let me get a bunny. Oh. Actually, he spoils me. I could probably pretty well get much of anything. Wait, why is it that I've got... Oh, no, this... I am so confused on what window this is. I think it's this one, but I can't find it. Oh, here it is. But I think I have my hands full with what I have, so even though he'd probably let me get a bunny, I don't think I need one. But I don't know. Oh, I'm just sending people flying everywhere. They were really cool. But I'm allergic to hay, and I know that they would need to eat that, so that could be a problem for us. I used to have guinea pigs, and I mean, I did okay if I wasn't right. Oh, wait, that doesn't go there. It goes up here. Right by their cage. And I could even spend time with them. They were out of their cage, so I really had to be kind of right in the hay before it bothered me, but okay. Let's see here. Put those up there. One of these here. We're kind of building up walls around our restroom here. Oh. I'm guessing this is some sort of light fixture. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm going to put that over there. Can you see it if we turn it that way? Isn't that cool? Okay. Let's see. We need this to go here. You know what's weird is I must be missing a bag. There's no way this is the last bag. Well, what have I done? Well, threw everything off because I put a 3-long plate versus a 2-long plate. And that makes it more correct there. I am beginning to think somebody moved one of my bags. Because there's no way we're getting all of the inside of this done and a roof put on this. A case of the missing bag. Where in the world is it? It's going to be fun. I'm going to blame Sir Percival. He likes to pilfer around the bags. I'm going to guess that he tried to hide one of the bags. But who knows where that cat would have taken it. Of course, I can't really blame him because I'm not sure he can move a bag. I got this big tunnel, like a collapsible vinyl tunnel to train the dogs with, to do tricks and stuff. And on one end it's open, and then on the other end the fabric just kind of collapses, so they would have to kind of find their way out. A little bit of a challenge for them. And I set it up one day to work with the dogs, and the cats thought that I had just personally gone out and bought this for them, and they were just thought I was the best mom ever. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot something. I'm supposed to have this inside of there. And so the little tunnel that was actually kind of a large tunnel, so a dog can go through it. It was supposed to just be up during training times, and now it's taken up permanent residence in my home so that the cats can enjoy it. And there's always a cat in it. I'll go to move it because it'll be in the way, and it's very heavy. Sure enough, there's a cat in it. They're so funny. These are the little windows. They think it's fun to play with the dogs. So that goes there. It's kind of interesting because it's coming right up and alongside of this, but they'll play with the dogs by running in there and kind of tempting the dogs to follow them. And one of Teddy Jo will, my little black miniature schnauzer, she'll go right in there with them. The Cocker Spaniel's terrified of it. And we're working on learning that it's not a scary thing. He's pretty sure it is. Let's see if they get stacked up just like the other one. Oops. I just dropped something. I could not find that piece. It was very dark green. And on my black floor mat there, it is invisible. I'm going to stack those up like that. And then they're going to go here. Oh, okay, that's how it works. I'm like, how is something going to fit that tight in there? But it did. Okay, another one right here. And then do this tricky little thing. You have to make sure they're spaced properly to line them up. So kind of shift. Come on, here you go. Oh no. Okay, it's going to actually have two stickers on this big panel. This one's going to go on the inside, if I can get it off. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, that one went in okay. And then on the outside, this one's actually bigger than the one on the inside. Oh my. Oh, I think it's okay. I think it's like a hair crooked, but not enough. Not enough that I'm going to freak out about. Oh, that's cool. It's like a painting on the outside of the building. That goes there. Okay, let's see here. They're going to seal in this top here. There. Okay. Now our little 3 wide windows come in. I always get scared. I always feel like I'm going to break it or something. Pushing those windows in. That's going to go. And come on, you can do it. Well, you had to put this on the bottom so that it will actually line up right to put that in. And I missed that one. That was never going in. Okay. Now they're going to put 2 of those really cool little pieces up here, kind of angled that way each. We also need to bring this up to the right height. And this has got to go in those 2 rods in there, so you got to kind of wiggle it in there. Okay. All right, now I think they're going to have us make a little bed. You gotta hope it's big enough for the resident and his cats. So that's very important. Oh, how much fun is this? They're gonna put last sticker, our little mouse. My cats will not play with toy mice unless they are the ones made from the rabbit fur. Yeah. Spoil little things. Okay, this goes back in here. Oh, forgot the pillow. Put the pillow on. There we go. All right. Now, food and water upstairs. We have food and water upstairs and downstairs, just like him. You never know when they want to eat. Bag 15. Okay, where is this missing bag? Look what I found. I just tucked it away under something. Who knows why and how and when. And, oh, now we need this piece. The piece that I kept using or trying to use. I have figured out where it goes. So I see to turn it this way. All right. Push that down on top. Gonna make the roof here. Someone is mowing outside. It is that time of year. All of a sudden. I have to get out tonight and do some serious weeding in my flower beds. I fight them all year long, those weeds. Oops. Pushed on the wrong thing there. That went down in there. They're just always out to try to ruin my plants. Kind of funny how we think some plants are something we desire, and then other plants we don't like, and so we call them a weed. Have you ever actually looked at a dandelion before and noticed how gorgeous the flowers actually are? And even the leaves are very unique. It's just funny that we don't like them, so we kind of hate on them, and it's like, I mean, they spread a lot. Kind of invasive, I suppose, but I planted some bee balm last year. I don't know if you're familiar with bee balm, but it creates these, mine's red, and it creates these really big flowers that look like a firework. I'm not kidding. They just explode and they look like this gorgeous firework, and the hummingbirds love them. And so do the bees. But man, do they take over. I mean, I planted one little plant. It's covering like, I don't know, a 3-foot square area this year. It's coming. So I actually read somewhere to never plant this because it spreads too much and all this stuff. And I'm like, but it's gorgeous and it's good for the birds and the pollinators. And I'm like, but it's so beautiful, and the flowers last for a long time. So, oops, that was supposed to go there. You have to deadhead too often. But it's just kind of funny because somebody, I guess, decided that they didn't care for that, and so they labeled it as a bad thing. But in reality, in my garden, I find it to be a very good thing. Although I am going to have to move my Russian sage because I planted them too close together. Well, I didn't originally, but after this one plant decided to spread, now they are planted too close together. So I suppose people could find that to be obnoxious. Okay, we're going to do a ton of sloping. Looks like they're alternating it every time between 1 wide and 2 wide. Let's see here. And same for the top. My. This bag is going very quickly. Put that one in between there. We're going to be done. Able to put everything together. It's going to look awesome. That is not the right color. Right, this is going to go right there. I love that dark green. Somehow or another, I missed these. They're supposed to be up there. I'm going to go into the eye doctor and say, Doc, you got to check my eyes. Because I keep missing pieces in my Lego instruction book. And I'll probably be laughed at. I do actually have to get in soon. Probably need an updated prescription for my glasses. All right. This cool little gable piece is going to go right up there. Oh my goodness, and we're done. Let's hook this thing together. Okay, that was actually a rather big build. And we're going to be able to put this right here. It took a little bit longer than I had originally expected for it to take. Those pins do not like to go together. One's going in and the other one is being really stubborn. There we go. What? Okay. All right, put my fire hydrant back on. Oh my goodness, okay. We need a little fireman over here to help get the cat out of the tree. I bet we know who that goes to. Oh, this is so cool. I really like this set. So much fun. All right. So, wait, you go here. This is your house. I think. I'm pretty sure he was the cat guy. All right. How cool is that? That was an awesome set. I really was impressed with this set and I really liked it. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching and building with me, and I will see you again very soon.